Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, the state of our world on Thursday, December 1st, 2022. So what is it? Good, better, and different, all three. Okay, now what's some of what's happening in the world? Okay. Oath Keepers founder guilty of seditious conspiracy for plotting to violently overthrow the U.S. government. Good. What about his followers? Okay, and three other insurrectionists were found guilty of other felonies. And then Kelly Meigs and others, they were all found guilty of something. That's good. Okay, thank goodness. And how long are they going to spend in jail? Also, David Dayen on rail contract bill, Respect for Marriage Act, debt ceiling, and what a GOP Congress means. Okay, so, alright, now, also, rights advocates to New York City Mayor Adams, you can't arrest your way out of housing and mental health. Out of housing and mental health crisis. I totally agree. Alright, now, so, okay. The House passes bill to block a rail strike at urging of President Biden. I don't agree with that. House Democrats elect Hakeem Jeffries to head the party. Okay. China moves to lift some COVID restrictions as protests continue. All right. Russian lawmakers approve expanding anti-LGBTQ law. That's nice. Russia's a wonderful place. Okay, why are they against LGBTQ people? I don't know. Palestinian activist arrested after filming Israeli soldier assaulting Israeli activist. Okay, now, that is terrible. Israel has to get control of their behavior. Israeli authorities arrested the prominent Palestinian activist Issa Amro on Monday, days after he posted a video showing an Israeli soldier throwing an Israeli activist to the ground and then punching him in the face in the city of Hebron in the occupied West Bank. Before he was released, Amro was reportedly beaten at the police station before he was interrogated. His home was also raided. Amro is the founder of Youth Against Settlements. On Wednesday, the Israeli activist Miko Khaled, who I know, he's an Israeli and he's an American, tweeted, ISIS' life is in danger and there must be guarantees to his personal safety. Meanwhile, Israeli forces have killed another two Palestinians during a raid in the Jenin refugee camp in the occupied West Bank. According to Al Jazeera, Israel has now killed 8 Palestinians over the past 3 days in the West Bank. Yep, Israel has to be held accountable. They steal the land, they destroy the crops, they murder the animals, and they murder the people. Not good. They don't give them their fair share of water and infrastructure like electricity. So, I don't know. Israel has to be held accountable. We give them a lot of money. U.S. citizen faces extradition from UAE to Egypt for criticizing al-Sisi. Al-Sisi is the leader of Egypt. Okay. So I don't know what's going to happen there. As a U.S. citizen, and he lives in Massachusetts. He went to the UAE, and possibly he'll be taken to Egypt, extradited to Egypt. So I don't know. Have to be careful about where you go. All right. Appeals court denies Biden admin request to reinstate student loan relief plan. I'm not sure what they'll do about that. U.S. government to close Burke's immigrant prison, which once locked up asylum-seeking families. That's good. Okay, now, so I guess that's good. How about holding accountable those who abuse asylum seekers. ICE posts personal data of asylum seekers online, putting thousands at risk. ICE has to be prosecuted for that. The LA Times has revealed that Immigration and Customs Enforcement accidentally posted detailed personal info online about more than 6,000 asylum seekers in the United States. Immigrants' rights advocates fear the unprecedented data release could jeopardize the lives of many immigrants who came to the United States fleeing torture and violence. How could ICE accidentally post detailed information? I don't know. They'd have to be held accountable. Students with mental health disabilities sued Yale for discrimination because Yale pressures students to take voluntary leaves of absence if they're experiencing significant symptoms of mental health disabilities, while suggesting the students might otherwise be suspended. Students who take leave either voluntarily or involuntarily often lose parts of their tuition and accommodation payments, as well as access to student health services. So that's not a good policy at all. Okay. Now, Cryptome founder says he should be prosecuted with Julian Assange for publishing classified docs. Okay, good. Put them both away. Okay. All right. Now, Biden announces plan to help tribal communities respond to climate crisis, including relocation. Good, thank you, President Biden. DOJ sues City of Jackson for failing to provide residents with safe drinking water. Good, hold them accountable. Coterra Energy acknowledges fracking polluted water of Pennsylvania residents will pay $16 million. Okay. They plead no contest. They're guilty. Why don't they plead guilty? They polluted the water in and around the community of Dimnock Coterra, which was previously known as Cabot Oil and Gas. Ontario, which was previously known as Cabot Oil and Gas, pay water bills for the impacted residents for the next 75 years. Hold them accountable. All right. 2022 Right Livelihood Awards honors activists from Somalia, Ukraine, Uganda, and Venezuela. Very nice. UN calls for renewed push for combat AIDS. UN calls for renewed push to combat AIDS and address inequalities. I agree with that. Senate passes Marriage Equality Act in bipartisan vote. Good, thank you. Okay. Now. Okay. Now. I'm going to post this. This is the 2022 Right Livelihood Award. Honors activists from Somalia, Ukraine, Uganda, and Venezuela. Let's share it on my Facebook page. Okay. That's good. Okay, that's very good. Alright. You're there. We put you up there. Okay. Also, alright. So a lot happening out there. So, thank you for joining us this evening of Thursday, December 1st, 2022 for a minute of Meaning Your Calendar Speaks Every World. I hope you'll be back again tomorrow. Take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask, practice social distancing, and the vaccine is available for you. Take it. I took it. I'm waiting for a booster now. Stay safe. Take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Okay, how about a tiny little songs? Okay. Close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will leave far behind us there, and I know we will find so much peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, World of Our Own was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group, who assisted Dusty, who went on to be an international singing star. It was recorded by Dusty and also by the Seekers. Okay, take care of yourself and others, and remember kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.